and delusion.
Klepto. Yeah, we're not taking you.
Lifetimes.
Bosses. I about half done. Like I said, each their own. I felt like that was going to be very anticlimactic if I did that, so. But it's all good. It's all good. What we got in the stagecoach? Ooh, we got some more highwaymen. Minus crit, 10% stress, not great. Tuckered out. Early riser. It's usually good, but not in this case. On guard. On guard's good. Robust is good. I kind of want to take all those. We'll see. Cool option. You must be all bosses. Yeah. Yeah. I hope they have some like challenge modes where you can actually just turn it on or off at the beginning, like mutators and stuff maybe. So for instance, if you want to do zero, if torches is still a mechanic, if you want to do zero light instead of a mod or having to turn the light out, you could literally just check mark, okay, torches run, no light. Alright, let's see where we're going next. Candle, we don't care about. We gotta start doing some medium dungeons. We got some medium cove open up. Hey, we got Surgeon's Charm. Looks like we're going right back to the cove for Surgeon's Charm. First just built in, seeing as it's so popular. Yeah, I hope so. I really would like some kind of mutator thing. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so we'll probably take Narth. To level up R squared. Actually, I'm not going to take North of this, I don't think. Wish we were in champion dungeons. Braver and Sage. Do you get a ton of 12% Shamblers? So pineapple again. We need to find another healer.
Kind gesture.
Need to find another healer. Hey, turtles and chill. Turtles and chill. Turtles and chill. Not sure why I have an uneven number of bits, but hi. Hi, Davey. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Hey, the Smarty, welcome in. Enabled and not do it to instill. Yeah, that's true. We did that too, though. On ours. Ugh. Well, our vessel's gonna outlevel everyone, but expect the jingle to be finished. What do you mean finished? I thought it was already done, but it was just it. It's like Hot Pocket. All right, level 1. Okay, let's make sure they have the skills we want them to take. Upgrade these. Ah, squid. I guess we should do some stress relief. Don't really want to, but I guess we will. Okay. So you underhand master? Sure. As long as it should fit, right? Since it didn't put it's squared and Cujo, right? Yeah, there we go. Cujo. Can I actually fit a space? Let's see. What do you know? Like a glove. All right, let's get our trinkets and head on in. Minus stress, I'll probably take on someone. Stun resist and minus dodge, maybe. We might put that on someone with low dodge, because there are enemies in here that can stun. Faction minus crit, eh. Yakuza and Jacuzzi, they're in hot water with the Japanese mafia. I've heard that one though. I know him, So on our Hound Master, we'll put the dodge. On our Abomination, we'll put stun chance. Our Crusader's already slow, so we'll put the -1 speed, but disarm on him. Let's do the stun resist on Crusader. And the minus stress, let's throw that on our Vestal. All right, and out into the field we go yet again. Hound's Rush. Blackjack in case we get pulled to the front. Self-heal. Cry Havoc. Let's go. Less things than before? No. No. It's just a chill, torchless Stygian all-boss. I don't care about anything other than beating it within the time limit. People were wanting me to do a sort of normal playthrough of PvE before I stopped, so this is as normal as I'm doing. Someone said chill? That's right. Oh, camping. Camping. We do have Zealous Visual, so that's fine. And we have scouting. Let's go ahead and grab Hound's Watch too. Alright. Let's do it. Radiant would be too boring? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's any reason for me to do Radiant. I mean, that's even below Darkest. It's 2 difficulties lower than this. Like it. It's memories. I'll take all the food because we're going to use some of it for healing most likely. First medium dungeon. Those can be used to open some chests as well as blockages. Take a full stack of herbs. I think that'll be all I'm taking. Maps, the short maps, right? Medium and long maps in general, yeah. If you can do it safely because you get more loot, so it's more worthwhile. Also, it pushes the meter more. So yeah, medium and long is kind of what you want to aim for. You're gonna have to do some short to unlock things, you know. But you know what? I'm gonna take 4 holy waters in case you run into a Shambler. We have not yet, but it'll happen eventually. The new canister filter in place. Directions were unclear, so only spilled 2 gallons of water on the carpet. Only 2? Congrats. I'm curious to see it when it's all done. Did you end up finding the list of where I have my camera and stuff?
Caverns are teeming with
Oh, bad map.
They must be flushed out.
Bad map. Let's see, if we go this way, we're gonna have to backtrack this either way, so we get 1, 2 backtracks. This way we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, so we're gonna start going to the left first. No scout either. Usually first attempt Crimson and Farmstead. Well, I mean, I do those when I have a party of all level 2s completely upgraded. Alright, so the good news is the front 2 guardians or groupers can only attack our front 2, and the back 2 can only attack our back 2. What? Huh? Oh. I didn't even know. Go check. Front 2 can only attack our front 2, back 2 can only attack our back 2. Head wobbles. For a Brio. It's 300 now. What? It used to be like 180 when I got mine. So anyway, we want to break up them jumping on the same target. So I'm gonna hit and try to stun the second one and the third one. So that move doesn't pull in this difficulty, which is good for us. Right, yeah, wobbles, exactly. Torchless all boss Stygian.
Impressive.
Now, unfortunately, we're gonna end up moving our Crusader forward, which is gonna make it so our Abomination can't attack without transforming next round. Stygian is, yeah, it's the hardest difficulty. It's the same as Blood Moon, only it doesn't have Crimson Court. Yeah. Yep. Let's stun the one that hasn't gone yet. Got a new car, same price, what just used was before. Bad crit. Burger's Blood Moon? Yeah. But I'm not trying like any kind of world first thing. I'm just doing a Torchless playthrough because people wanted me to do a playthrough again, so. And this is what I decided to do.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Can you explain food? Always seem to bring too much. Sure, I have explained that 1,000 times, but I'll explain it after this battle, Hammer time. No worries. Bottom end. We need a Guardian fight after this. Really do. This one has higher accuracy, so I'm just gonna kill him with it.
Continue the onslaught.
Start 2, Torchless Blood Moon, Stygian playthrough.
Them.
That doesn't exist on Street Fighter 2, you know? Sad, I know. Closest you're gonna get is me wearing this shirt while I'm doing this. Ooh, good dodge. Very opportune time to dodge. We'll take it. Get a little stress healing in here. Try and heal her since you can self-heal some. Darkest Dungeon shirt. They sell them, but yeah. I did win, or I got second place in a Darkest Dungeon contest once. They sent me an art book. I thought it was gonna be signed. That's still pretty cool. They sent me a Darkest Dungeon art book. To see what maximum efficient looks like. Well, it's not gonna be as efficient as I used to be. Just if for no other reason than because I've forgotten some things in the last, more than a year. For example, I ended up using the wrong hotkey on the very first thing of loot I got and threw away a key. So won't be super efficient. I am Neo. Well, I should use the move that has 5 more accuracy, but
vigor is restored.
Dodge.
Their formation is broken.
I could have went a lot worse.
Maintain the
It's a little scary in the
offensive.
beginning when they got that crit. Bad shuffle and crit. The herbs on the fish for loots. Alright, so how hunger works. Seriously. I know a lot of people ask jokingly because I've explained it so much, but I don't mind. So Hammer Time, the way the hunger works is basically hunger is like an invisible trap. So every hall tile that doesn't have something else on it has a chance to have a hunger tile that you can't see. But once the first hallway you're immune to. So when you spawn into the dungeon, you're not going to get a hunger proc in the first hallway. You're immune. It might still be there, but if you walk over, it won't trigger. The same thing happens if you've already had a hunger proc within the last hallway. So for instance, there might be a hunger proc here before this next room and one here. However, if we hit this one and get the hunger proc, the first time we walk over this one, we won't get it. It won't trigger. So you can kind of determine how much food you need to save for the worst case scenario. So like if I was looking at this and we didn't get we're immune to hunger in this first hallway. If we got a hunger proc in every single hallway, we'd get 1 in this one and then we're immune this way. But then as we come back through out of the room, we're not immune anymore. So we can get a second one, immune, third one, immune, fourth, immune, fifth, immune, sixth, immune. So worst case scenario, we get 6 hunger procs, right? So I need at least 6 times 4 food at this point to be safe. So this stack of 4 is what I can eat. The other thing is you're also immune to hunger for the next hallway after you first camp. So like this food, I can eat it. It doesn't matter. We know that we don't need that for food for anything other than healing because we have enough to cover all the hunger procs that could possibly exist. Now, if you enter a room, that resets it. So even though we're immune to hunger in the first hallway, entering the dungeon, if I go in here and I come back through the same hallway, there might be a hunger proc there and it'll trigger. It doesn't mean you're always immune in that hallway, just for the next route through it. Drown Thrall we have to kill. If we don't kill him, he's going to explode for big damage.
Precision and power.
Yeah, no problem every time. I usually take the max amount of food every time when I'm doing Torchless, because I know I'm going to need the healing more. And we have the extra gold and extra inventory space because I'm not taking torches. There is a calculator though, if you're playing normal, normal Torchlight. It's called Darkest Dungeon Companion, and it's pretty decent. I would say take maybe a couple more torches, a couple more food than what it says, but you can search for Darkest Dungeon Companion, and it'll give you a calculator which you can say, all right, I'm going to a medium length wield. What does this suggest I bring? Crit. Hi, Matt. Welcome in. Let's go, Matt. That was a really good crit. Who's a mod for Torchless? The only mod I'm using for Torchless is just to make it so that moves like Dazzling Lights don't increase light value. That way I don't have to just keep turning it out myself with Control-Shift. It doesn't alter the game in any other way. It was made custom for the stream a year and a half ago by Claire DeLune, which is one of the big members of the modding community for Darkest Dungeon.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
See food. You eat food. How you doing, Chips? They count me out. So Hammer Time, that might help you out. The link to count me out is posted.
You will join us or die, Master.
Hey, Anonymous. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you. Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Tech Guy for the 3rd month. Thank you, Anonymous. Let's squeeze in some stress healing. All that's left is the Guardian and the Grouper, so... Oh, bad dodge. Yeah, that would be nice. Good crit. Kills more stress that way because of the extra stress from the crit itself. Yeah, that guy. Now you can use all the emotes. No ads here. Wonder if Arkham will get any votes after Spider-Man. That's what I was telling my wife. I was like, I'm betting Arkham will win since I just finished Spider-Man.
A singular strike.
Optimal team comp for Torchless? No. It's not. It's early games. I have to go with what we have been offered. What would I change? I would change this entire team aside from the Vestal. It just depends on the dungeon you're in, though. I didn't want us welcome in. This is definitely not optimal team. This is also not the optimal positioning. We got shuffled because of Torchless. So we're going to try to stall on this guy a little bit. Stress heal. He has like a 6% crit chance with his main move. So we should be in pretty good shape. We have multiple chances to stun him every round. As long as we hit him at least twice per round with damaging attacks, he won't call in reinforcements. Does win. Should play both Arkhams you have. Your game that feels bigger. Yeah, how long is the first one? First Arkham. Ooh, he resisted both of those. Good dodge. I was afraid he was going to crit after that resist. How'd you like it in the end? I thought it was super cool. It was really good, yeah. The DLCs are good too. I don't know if you played through those, Matt. But yeah, Spider-Man was a really good game. Really fun to play. Had some challenging parts with the side challenges and stuff on the hard mode. Good story, good graphics, DLCs are good. The Spider-Man's dungeon, no. 2 streams, the first one, really that short. Go eat, Trevor. Some of your granny until later. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, remind me. Remind me when you come back, Trevor. My bad. So we're just stalling on him to heal some stress. We're hitting him with 2 weak stuns every round, so he doesn't call any reinforcements while we heal up. We can actually hit him with a third now if we want, but there's no chance we're going to stun him at 125, so... Crit heal. Ah, he's dead. I'm so concerned he was going to leave us with a parting crit. Attack with you on YouTube. Don't think you had DLC.
Triumphant pride precipitates a
PC,
dizzy
gotcha.
fall.
Yeah, it has 3 DLCs. We got the 10% virtue chance on the abomination. Might as well put it on. There's no downside to that trinket. No scout. So you can use a shovel on this for guaranteed loot. Friggin' traps, man. That's one reason we brought additional herbs, though. We're gonna use that to get rid of that dodge and speed reduction. Come on, scout. No scout. So that means we have to go over here. I wish I had bought that Houndmaster trinket that was there the first week. Good dodge. Thank goodness. It's friggin' traps, man. Current abomination versus its former self. It's still good. I mean, when they nerfed Absolution, which was over a year ago now, well over a year ago, that did make them a little worse. Used to Absolution was just incredible, but they're still fine. I don't know what I would give it out of a rating. It's been a long time, obviously, since I played the previous iteration, if you're talking about the one from that long ago. Okay, so he actually does have an AoE stress move. These guys do not, so we're gonna work on killing him first. High level paranoia for this tank. I just feel like 150 gallons is so much. Word to break. Let's move out. Never say a word. No, I know what you mean. I don't know if there's anything you can do. Well, it's too late now. I was gonna say maybe you could pull up the carpet and put some kind of like water sealant under the carpet, but a little late for that now, Davey. Way to level up everyone equally on the roster. Is that important? It can be important. The best way to do that is to just keep the same team together. You'll never really have any, like if you all, it'll never be completely even as far as exact experience. One reason is because Reynald and Dismas are going to start with experience and no one else's if they live. It's not that important though. As long as they're equal level for the, or as long as they are the base level for a, you know, veteran or champion, you should be fine. Put plastic, which told you like 5 minutes ago. It's too late. It's too late for that. Oh boy, oh boy. Taking the risk. Good point blank shot. Ooh, dodge. I didn't welcome in. Yeah, we gotta get some healing trinkets on her. Well, I mean, we get the Surgeon's Charm from this dungeon. Oh god, great. It's easier and faster if you play your highest level characters. Well, that's not exactly true. In fact, it's pretty good to level up your roster evenly, because the more you even it up, the more chances you get at trinkets from veteran, or I mean from the apprentice dungeons, the medium and long ones, and the bosses, and so it'll be easier when you go higher up. The other thing is the dungeon levels that you get. Nope. Okay, well, I've played it for over 2,000 hours and have like 2 world firsts that say otherwise. Like literally, if I had leveled like an A team up in our world first challenge, we wouldn't have been able to do it. So sorry to disagree, but It literally makes it easier. If you have a wider selection of good trinkets and you have more districts because you waited longer to go into veteran and champion, it literally makes it easier because you have additional stats. Like, but sure, sub, tell us more about how I'm wrong about Darkest Dungeon. It literally makes it easier. Did I say you needed to? They said, what's the best way to level up everyone on the roster and isn't important? No one said you had to do it. It's easy enough. Okay. Well, it's not easy for everyone, and it depends on what they're doing. If you have an easy time with Torchless Blood Moon, then congratulations, you are incredibly lucky. 2,000 hours streamed, so you're like a beginner. Yeah. It's not a requirement. You could absolutely have an A team as long as you have their moves and their equipment upgraded. But it is literally easier if you have people level up evenly because you have more trinkets and stats and stuff to choose from. Should you go to medium mass when you're level 0? Didn't mean to be offensive. Well, the thing is, it's often good to say that it's an opinion or like explain it more instead of just telling someone no. So when I said it's easier if you have them leveled up equally, and you said nope. Anyway, seal stress. But you commands? I said so. Things factor into everyone's run. Yeah, I mean, no two runs are going to be the same because of all the rolls of RNG, you know? So. Abomination's really good looking. Don't worry, sub. Sorry. It's hard to take, that's one of the problems with text, right? It's so hard to take people for what they are meaning because you don't hear the tone of their voice and stuff like that. So, that's why in general, just in the text, it's better to like fully explain, just tell someone they're wrong. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Being back in the pit, it's fine. I've forgotten a little bit, but overall, it does feel a little weird, Steven. Can't trust someone that stands their desk. Okay, I stalled, so next round we need to not stall, or we're gonna get reinforcements coming soon. Can you trust someone that drinks to their desk?
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just really hard. That's like if you're being sarcastic on Twitch, you almost always have to put Kappa on there. You'll get banned from a lot of channels because it's really hard to tell when people are joking or making a suggestion rather than just flat out insulting and stuff. You need to make pizza rolls. Speaking of drink, what? Make ice rinse dogs, not poke the body. So level 0. Oh, my bad, tech guy. I meant to come back to that. It depends, tech guy. I would usually say no, but it depends on the stage of the game. So level 0s are going to have a much harder time with Apprentice. They enter with stress because they're below level 1. So it depends on your trinkets and your team composition. Like, once you get trinkets, they can actually carry a team of 0s, no problem. But in the early game, like the initial game, you can take that risk for a really good trinket. It's not too bad when you have Torchlight. But in general, early game, level 0s, you don't have trinkets. Probably postpone doing medium or links with level 0s to start. Unless it's worth the risk. I'm sorry, puppy. I should have used them. Do I want to go ahead and camp now? If I camp now, we'll have buffs going through the next couple of fights, but then we'll lose some of our stress reduction mechanism. Although we have a way to self-stress heal here, and we have double stress heals. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Banned from this office, I know. Yeah, no problem, that guy.
Circle in the dark.
Okay, so let's look at how much I can actually eat here. So we know we're immune to hunger in the next hallway from the camping. And then we get 1 immune, 2 immune, 3 immune, 4 immune, 5. So 5. So we need to have 20 food left. That's exactly what we have. We are probably going to pick up some food along the way. But it's not guaranteed. So I'm only going to go with 4 here. Okay, we want to prevent nighttime ambush. We can do that with Hound's Watch. It's also going to help us surprise enemies. Or we can do it with Zealous Vigil. It costs 1 more time cost, 1 more respite. They renamed that. But it also heals stress on him, where this one does not. So I'll go ahead and do that. We're going to do Release the Hounds for 30% scouting chance. I'm not too worried about our current stress, honestly. You know what? I'll just get this surprise. Even though we already protected ourselves from nighttime ambush, it's okay.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Using dogs again. He's not even hungry. Hey, we got a ruby. He told me. All right, so we're immune to hunger in the first hallway here after the camp. What was worth spaghetti? And she brought you the pot with it. Eat out of the pot. How do I know? He told me. We're real close like that. Or I might be insane. I'm not sure.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
So we didn't get a hunger proc in this first available hallway for us to get one in. Crests are going to be valuable. They're not as valuable as some of this other stuff. Drop them. Okay, we surprised them thanks to our buffs, most likely. Want to kill the stress caster first. Ugh, bad dodge. Bad dodge. Crit there, though.
Devastating blow.
Unfortunately, we only have 2 characters that can hit position 4, so... And they're not super strong at the stage. Probably get some stress. No, it's fine. I just know you guys talk to each other, so I'm just not replying. Currency we need. We want to lose money on trades for deeds. Yeah. Can't believe I made those misclicks. Okay. A little bit of stress. Not too bad. We'll stun. Most likely one for us to stun. Alright, Stress Caster's dead, so feeling pretty safe now. This one can't attack our Abomination, so he can't get anyone to Death's Door. We'll start stress healing on our Crusader. You're the rakes of alcohol. Pirate. Just hit him with our highest accuracy move. Now he's gonna bleed out. You'll use booze to cook with. Drinking at 7 a.m. once. Autopiloted the day.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Oof. Big crit. Big crits. We're gonna try to stun the one that hasn't taken its action yet. Save some incoming damage here. Still gonna stress heal though. They only have like a, I don't know, somewhere between 6 and 10% crit chance on Apprentice. So the odds of him critting again are so low. Okay, good. Second Heads came out. Yeah, that one's good too. I like the Circus DLC. I mean, it's more free Darkest Dungeon, but PvP kind of gets tiresome. Even playing it the way we were, still gets kind of old. Okay, we stalled that round a little bit. Sorry, though. Do not toy. Stress heal at the moment. It's lackluster. Yeah, yeah. I was talking about that with the Jester. Our Jester healed like 8 stress, and I was like, you know, that's slightly less than the 57 stress heal that I'm used to in PvP this time. You run? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Irish. To the land monsters be playable. Dark Dungeon 2 has more refined PvP. Yeah, hopefully. Alright, so when I attack him twice, it does call in reinforcements. Got the stun too. Nice. Looking pretty good on stress, so I think we'll start working on killing him. Still gonna do this with the Houndmaster though. One off lethal. Ooh, good dodge. Good dodge. He's really slow, so we can get another stress heal in. Gonna probably self-heal there too.
Success so clearly.
So I'm not gonna open this chest right now.
Or is it merely
Oh, a secret room!
light?
Oh my god, I hope Junia's head is in there. That would be such a good trinket to get on like week 5 or something. Night 3 there today. It's like what, 2? It's our first secret room. We don't even have to go down here. But I'm going to in case there's an eerie coral. Now I'm not gonna open this yet, because we might have some extra room on our way back up. Secret room. I gotta save a key for that too.
If only treasure could.
Why didn't I listen to myself about this one and not loot it either?
Worldly corruption.
That's a good question. I won't regret that. Okay, we got a hunger proc, so we're immune to hunger in the next hallway. No Carl. No Carl. Come on, man. 1% chance at a Shambler here. Alright, no Shambler. Surprised. Carl. Yeah, we haven't seen him. I don't know what Carl's doing. He's just not been around.
Well struck.
Forgot about Carl. How could you?
This hamlet shall not.
Bear. Bear, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, Bear. For some reason, one of my alerts isn't working. Bear, thank you for the raid and the host. Much appreciated. Those joining from Bear stream, welcome. Or welcome back. Adam versus everything, and we're doing a chill, torchless Stygian run. So, if you have any questions about Darkest Dungeon, feel free to let me know. Or if you want to watch like the crazy world first challenge run we did a year ago, that's an Expedition challenge. But thank you, Bear. Darkest Dungeon. What were you doing in the dungeon? Percentage chance of hitting a Shambler in this mode is 1%. Just 1%. Chill compared to the Deathless challenge we did. That was insane. That was stressful. This is fun.
Obliterated.
Boy, I'm sure hoping Junia's head is in there.
Can be healed.
That would be fantastic. Blue Dark's Dungeon? Still haven't. Oh, no worries. As long as you're having fun. But if you have any questions, Bear, let me know. We need Don, yeah.
A trifling victory.
So,
But a victory
I'm gonna backtrack, and the reason for this is there's nothing in this room, and if I go into this room, it has a chance to spawn a trap, a battle, or a hunger proc. And we're getting low on food, so I'm gonna back up, even though it's gonna give us stress. Even though we get stress from it. What the friggin' crap? Why are these maps? Maps. How many keys we got left? We got 2. Okay. All right, on our way to that secret room. No DLC yet? Oh, no worries. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. We got a hunger proc, which means we're immune in the next hallway. 80% trap disarm is our highest. We can help that though, right? So we don't have a trinket to switch over, unfortunately. Oh well. 80% is pretty good. Just died in that hallway. Stupid cartographers. What are they doing here? At least they could have done is die with some money on them. All right. Oh, a hall battle just spawns. That because we're an apprentice 0 light, that has a 1% chance of being a shambler. We would get a shambler, a 1% shambler before our first secret room. Now we're fine. Shambler guarding Junia's head, yeah. That was, sea maggot we want to kill. Sea maggot can cause disease, so it's actually our first target, even over the stress caster.
Masterfully executed.
So it's dead. It's dead. Ooh, man, Lunar's crit so much. It's crazy. Crazy, Lunar. Let's go ahead and start stress healing now.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, stress caster's dead for dealt any stress. This one is buffed, so we really need to stun it. Good. That damage and crit buff. Scary times are ahead. Scary times. So he's gonna go down to 3, so we do need to hit him again. Okay, he's dead. Very good fight, mainly so far. I should. Very good fight, mainly because the stress caster decided to buff instead of attack or stress us. We have so many stuns. But it does feel like this is a PvP team. Collector showing up in Apprentice. What's the percentage? I think it's 4. I think it's 4% if your inventory is 70%. It's 4%? It's something around there. I think Apprentice is 4% in Apprentice, and it goes up 1%. So 4% Apprentice, 5% Veteran, 6% Champion, if I remember right. And they can only spawn if you have 70% inventory full or higher. So we could absolutely get a Collector. I kind of would want to get a Collector at the moment. This team wouldn't be great for him, but I do want the loots. Of course, I think it was switched.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into
All right.
the mud.
Come on, Junia's head. Take. Yeah, the Collector can. He can only spawn once per dungeon, so he can spawn in every single dungeon run that you do. That's one of the main 4 zone dungeons, but he can't spawn more than once in a dungeon. Des, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Des. No!
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
No head at all. No head at all. It's a lot of gold, though. I can't complain about the amount of gold. Oh, I can. Just thousands of dollars. I'm so upset. That's what she said. So. They're crazy. How you doing, kitty? So we can't get a hunger proc in this hallway because every tile is full. We can only get 2 more hunger procs. So we can eat up to 2 food if we want.
Our community grows.
Oh, that wasn't Dez. My alerts are broken. I need to reload them. 3 dope and dots. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Sorry for thank you again, Dez. Glittering gold. Trinkets and bubbles. 1% chance at a Shambler. 4 groupers. We didn't surprise them either. So the front 2 groupers can only attack our front 2. Back 2 can only attack our back 2. So our goal is to split them up. We're gonna kill the 2 middle ones. How you doing, Clock? Welcome in. Good dodge. First time Lunar's dodged. I'm gonna sniper my AoE. Okay, we're gonna stun the ones that haven't taken their actions yet. Probably should have done this one, but it's my favorite class. I like so many of them. If I had to pick, it would probably be Hellion, I guess. But I'd probably pick Hellion if I had to choose just one class. Crit.
Inspiration.
He's dead.
And improvement.
Oh, bad dodge. There's a grave robber. Josh. He's not gonna leave a corpse. Always names something after my wife? What? No, I used to always name a Vestal after my wife, but then I started doing the Qs, so I haven't done that in a long time. You're misremembering. Hey, Lucas, welcome in. Our goal here is to take as little incoming damage as possible. Yeah, better the 3rd, better the 4th. Exit out. Hey, I have the VODs. Maybe a strategy book, share with us for extension. People have asked me to do video guides for it before. I haven't really had time to. I would like to. Maybe I can get something like that together over the summer. I don't know. It's hard though because I still work full time and I have a family, and you know, Pixar didn't happen. Pixar, I'm a friggin' video. That's like tens of thousands of pictures.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow,
so here's the thing.
insidious killer.
We haven't ran into any eerie coral. That's why I had this medicinal herb for eerie coral. Haven't ran into any. But as soon as I throw this down, the game will start like running numbers and generating things, and eerie coral will start growing throughout the dungeon. But if I keep it, we'll never see one. For the Onyx, well, it has the potential to stack to 2,500 golds, where this will only stack to 1,750. So, if we run into dead fish, we're pretty likely to get some more Onyx, and it's a relatively common one. So it just depends. You never know. You never know. I know a bird in the hand, right? A bird in the hand is worth 4 in the bush, but nah. Did a bit in your counter a high rolling spider encounter? Yeah, exactly. I know it's not true, but it feels like it, yeah. There's Hunger Proc, so we're immune the next hallway. Good thing I saved that herb.
Hazards possessed by evil intent.
We don't have any antivenom, so I'm not gonna take the risk on it. No. Surprise! We need to take out the stress caster. Crit. crit. Man, this is one of the luckiest runs we've had. It's kind of crazy.
Limbs obey.
It took a lot more than this to get started on our other torchless runs. Just having some really good... I mean, we have had 2 afflictions and we had a couple of death's door, but honestly, we haven't had a death, which is the big thing. You know, not having Town and Buzz might be helping us quite a bit too. Ants heard that. Ashen is dead. We're going for money over heirlooms. I'm probably weighing money more than I usually do. Maybe not completely over heirlooms, but maybe like 60-40, because we're not gonna have the bank, so we need to make more money the traditional way by finding it in dungeons. So we're not gonna have the bank. But also we don't need as many heirlooms in general because we're not unlocking any districts, so. Get a deathless blood wound. How you doing, Kane? Welcome in. It's all senior about Asian luck. So you reduce your stress recovery until you enter the Crimson. Yeah. Yep. That's the one. The Town of Buzz, yep. Yeah, but we're not gonna need as many heirlooms due to that, so. Is that in 2 rounds? I haven't been crit by a Guardian. I shouldn't say. Yeah, you get a lot of gold in Torchless, yeah. Dodge. So that one's dead. I'm just done here. Ooh, you got Stalwart. Almost wobbles. You almost called it. Can't warn you about when you make your save file. Makes the hardest mode game easier for most people.
Welcome back.
Goggle.
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Goggle. Thank you for the 16 months. Thank you, Goggle. That was unrelated to what I just did, by the way. Goggle, I appreciate the support. Welcome in. Is that a cat? No, my wife is over there. Apparently. She's like over on that side of the room. I was seeing if she was still over there, because it's easier to do that than look over this desk as it's up. Masked children of all things. What? No, come here, please. Okay, what do you need? Just walk away and I'm asking you something. What do you need?
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Big Joe! Big Joe, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, Big Joe. Welcome in. Those of you coming from Big Joe stream, welcome back. I'm Adam, this is Adam vs. Everything, and people have brought me back to the Darkest Dungeon to do one more Torchless playthrough. About a year ago, we did the world first Torchless, Deathless, Blood Moon, all boss, all DLC thing. I haven't played the game since then other than PvP, so I'm doing a casual Torchless Stygian all boss. If you have any questions, let me know. Hey Bob, thank you for coming over. Swarm, welcome in. Frog, thank you for coming over. Unseen Bird, welcome in. Yeah, welcome back. Big Joe, how's it going, Big Joe? Did you finally finish it? Just finished it? Did you end up doing Deathless Dark Dungeon 4 as well, or no? Joe just finished that? Well, there's 2 differences in my run and Joe's, not that it's any less of a feat. Use Dark Dungeon 4 as the victory lap. So I did every boss before I entered any Dark Dungeons, and then I couldn't bring myself to do that, Joe. I couldn't bring myself to not two-man Darkest Dungeon 4 because it took so long to get there. I was like, no, the graveyard will stay empty. I'm two-manning it. But I'm guessing you didn't want to do a 3-hour Darkest Dungeon 4, huh?
The blood quickens.
Well, congrats, Big Joe. Congrats. Dude, Darkest Dungeon 4 was so hype. Oh, it took so long. Shell. We have plenty of shovels. Good scout. See it when we voted for it? It's too long. I would have said screw it and done it anyway. But so now you have to do it again, Big Joe. You have to do it, but you have to do all the bosses before you enter any Darkest Dungeon, and you have to two-man the Darkest Dungeon 4. No, I'm just kidding with you. Congrats, Big Joe. Congrats. How many hits on Death's Door did you get by chance on your winning run? Out of curiosity, do you remember? Because I remember the ones I got. So it made me sick when they happened. Just doing it for content. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Too many to track a lot. Like 1,000? Oh, you had some good luck, man. We had 2 death blow checks. 2. On the run that we won. And I thought I was gonna die. I'm telling you, man, if I throw that down, that's gonna be coral up there. Screw it. That's a lot. 10 to 15 total. Ugh. Now I'm gonna throw that down. Now we wasted that other golds, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going. 1% chance of the Shambler. Carl. Hello, Dark Dungeon 2. Oh, yeah. So when we were doing our all boss, all DLC, Torchless, Deathless Blood Moon challenge or whatever, you know, I think it was run number. Which run was it? Run number 9, I believe. We made it all the way to the first Darkest Dungeon, and the Shuffler got a bunch of crits, and we failed the first death blow check. So I had done everything, all bosses, every DLC, all of it, and gone all the way to the first Darkest Dungeon. It was number 8, thank you. And then we lost. So you know what I did? I started run number 9. So, are there any memorable parts of the winning run, you think, Big Joe? Like parts that you're like, boy, my butthole was puckered there. Early into the champion, just to save time. Gotcha. What's that be? The win. So he's dead from bleed. Let's try to stun the stunner here. Coral. Slight sideways. Wasn't paying attention to round 3 egg pop. Count attack next turn. Oof. Did you end up doing one shot of her as well? Or did you just use multiple invites this time? Oh, what week did you finish on too? Forgot to ask that. I really don't want a disease. Shot the ball. Week 96, attempt number 32. You had to run from the cannon? I only ran like 2 times, I think, and one of them was against Swine God. We went into Swine God and immediately AoE crit multiple people to death's door. I was like, well, that's pretty much the run. But we managed to come back. Oh, bad dodge. How's it going, Demon? Welcome back. I gotta pay attention here. Gotta pay attention. Please bleed. Thank you. Okay, so that's dead. Twice attempts. This dude's bad hit RNG on Matchman. He took a boom and fled. Oof. That stun really sucks. It's not a huge thing against them. Series of bad code crits, you think? One of our death blow checks was in the Wields against, I will never forget it, against our Hellion. There wasn't much we could do. She got crit by a Giants before we could really do anything to Death's Door. And then one of the Blight guys attacked her. But she survived. And then our second death blow check, I don't remember, but I remember we had 2. Let's see. Doing props, I'll win. Crit. Good crit. That's not a coral. No eerie coral. All right, I'm throwing it down.
Seize this momentum. Push
Throw
on
it
to
down.
the task's end.
Do you want to keep the shovels to see what's over here? We could run into a blockage, which we'd probably just leave her into a blockage. We could also run into a coral chest. Do I want to take the 100 gold gamble for that? Yeah, we'll do it. We're in okay shape. It'll be fine. Also, let's go to position 2 and smack people. All those crits.
Our community.
Bad at once. Oh yeah, I know, absolutely. I was as careful as I could be, and we got 2. Our run. Ever die on the old road? Yeah, absolutely. Chores. Thank you for the follow, Chores. Yeah, we had a couple of old road restarts in ours. Ooh.
Our community grows.
Well, be painful. Never had an old road shambler. I've done hundreds and hundreds of old road zero light, and I've still never spawned a shambler. Frog legs, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, frog legs. Do it, not save it at the very end of the game. Let's do it. Ooh, good dodge. It is. So, the tutorial fight, the first tutorial fight, counts as a hall battle, and it counts as a wield. So it counts as a apprentice wield hall battle. So if you have 0 light on that hall battle, there's a 1% chance that it'll be a shambler. So yes, you can get a shambler on the tutorial hall battle if you have the torches out. Being patched out? Well, it wasn't patched out like a year ago. So if it's been patched within the last year, then it's possible. Because most people aren't going to turn their torch out completely before you even do the first hall tutorial battle, so I don't think it's a big deal. Back, doing Dark Session all night, split. We're going to do a split, probably at like 11 or 12. Dodge. Press stall a little bit on this if it'll let us. So as long as we could do 2 damaging attacks per round, we can stall this. So unless they changed it with Butcher Circus for some reason, yeah, not that I know of, so should still be possible. Well, splitting, probably Command and Conquer, maybe Terraria, I haven't decided. Bari didn't say anything when he was here, and I told him to stop playing Terraria. I was just joking. I'm sure he knows that, but... It is kind of cool that Baru is a subscriber and resubscribed himself. I know.
So too.
He's just a streamer like me. We both hover into our pants, both legs at a time. He might have 20 times the amount of subscribers I have, but not quite. We can't get a hunger proc before that, so we can actually throw down our food. Let's take the deeds. Never played Red Alert? Really? Played the original Command & Conquer, but not Red Alert. Red Alert and Red Alert 2 are really good. I never played Red Alert 3, and people told me I wasn't missing anything. So... Oh, there's a bag over there too. Well, that was a good dungeon. Unfortunately, we didn't get Junia's head or even a trinket at all from the secret room. It really sucks. But we're gonna have a lot of gold, so. A challenge? I don't know if it's really a challenge. I mean, it is, but it's not like a crazy challenge.
If indeed there is such a
I have
thing.
no idea where Red Alert 2 went. Really missed it. Such a good game. Hey, we got our Surgeon's Charm. That's gonna help so much. With the remastered school, what do we have to add? Alert 2. Shocker, minus stun resist. Not great, but it's not like end of the world sort of stuff. Second wind is fine. Warden's Venture, Unholy Slayer, very good. Nothing like super detrimental that we got there.
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment below. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking this button. It helps out a ton. And after all of that, be sure to check out the next video right up here. Of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.